Hi, how you doing there, folks? I want to talk about the cuts that the MTA makes that are greatly going to affect the people of New York City. First of all, making cuts that hurt the people that the MTA was created to serve is an absolute disgrace. And before you go making cuts that affect the people that absolutely need your services, why don't you go making cuts that start with yourselves? First of all, hundreds of office workers work in 3 office buildings. Add up add up to over a thousand office workers. Why not cut half of your staff? Number one. Number two, MTA executives should take a pay cut. But use all these fasts trying to impose cuts on the people that depend on your services, the people of New York City, and that's not right. Number two. Another thing I want to talk about is up in Albany, go cutting aid to this city for services that are essentially needed. How about the people in Albany? You go and take pay cuts yourselves. You know, the New York State Executives, the people, starting with the governor on down. And I'm sure you also have many office positions that also could be cut. And another thing I want to talk about is I want to talk about a lot of the corruption that's been going on and those self-serving politicians like Espada, Monterserrate, the widow coup. All that was a power coup to try to get more power and shut Albany down, and this costed a lot of money and a lot of disruption from from trying to get bills passed that should be passed, and it just messed everything up. Now we had to pay for that. How about Espada and Montserrat paying for that with some of their pay cut off? Another thing I want to talk about is I want to talk about the fake organizations, you know, the slush fund that the city council has. And it adds up to $50 million. $50 million that goes in, and then it gets doled out to organizations supposedly. So a lot of these fake organizations, a lot of the people that work in them are family members of politicians that that get the funds for these organizations and even created them. Number two. Another thing I want to talk about is about the mayor, Mike Bloomberg. A lot of the promises that Mike Bloomberg made when he came into office, he promised he was going to create affordable housing. Still waiting to see it. Still waiting to see it, folks, because most of the affordable housing that went up was luxury condos, luxury apartment buildings for the rich. Politicians getting in, making promises to get votes, and then once in, they're never heard from again, folks.